Sun, moon, rising, Venus placements. Let's tap into your reading. Let's see what is coming up in the cards for my Pisces babies. Let's see what we got going on. What we got going on for Pisces? Whoa, shit. I don't know if you saw the way that flew out of the deck as soon as I was about to say, why y'all so quiet? We got the Hierophant coming through, okay? So for some of you, you might be like a spiritual leader, a religious leader, something like that. Even if it's nothing to do with like spirituality, this is something about leadership coming through, okay? Where other people are looking to you for guidance, for support. You could even be like a counselor is something that I'm picking up on as well, a therapist, like a life coach, where you just have like a lot of knowledge, wisdom that can really benefit other people. So there are, I bent this card all up. There are people that are definitely looking up to you. We have the Four of Swords coming out here as well. You might need a break, okay? Because a lot of people rely on you so heavily. And Pisces, you guys are super empathic. So you absorb the energies, the emotions of other people. And it can get really overwhelming for you sometimes. So I'm getting that some of you kind of need to take a step back. You know, and take some time for yourself, maybe for like the next 4 days. For some of you, it might be a little longer, like maybe the next 4 weeks, where you're going to kind of go on do not disturb, to just like rest, reflect, retreat. All right. Some of you could be going to therapy, and that could be what's going on here as well. You're seeking some sort of healing when it comes to like your mental well-being. All right. So some of you could be in that position where like every therapist needs a therapist, right? So that could be what's going on for you. We have the moon coming through, because you might be feeling like quite a bit, you know, a bit more emotionally charged than usual. And you might need to kind of talk through the emotions of what you got going on. Opening up to, you know, trusted counsel to just receive some feedback, some support. For some of you, you just need a listening ear. You're always someone that is offering that to other people. And this might be a time where you're really needing that for yourself, okay? Some of you could be healing through some sort of attachment wounds related to like your parents or something like that, specifically your mother. You might be healing some stuff around that, like in therapy, kind of working through some sort of healing journey at this time. The full moon that we have coming up, we just had a new moon in Aquarius, so maybe that was significant to you, but we do have a full moon coming up on February the 12th that could also be significant for you. I love this card. It's Erykah Badu on this card, and Lauryn Hill. These are both amazing musicians, so you might be fans of both of these ladies. Maybe you like to listen to their music. That could be really like therapeutic for you as well. Just music in general, whether you listen to these specific artists or not. But there is definitely a need for you to kind of, I'm getting like finding your voice maybe through music. All right. I don't know if some of you make music. You might kind of have a style that is similar to Erykah Badu or Lauryn Hill. Okay, I see you. Some of you could be like poetic. That could be a good way for you to kind of just get all of your thoughts out, especially if you've just been feeling a little overwhelmed here as of late. I heard a writer's retreat. Okay, so some of you could be going on some sort of to like a retreat or something like that, but it could also just be something that you're doing like at home, for those of you that maybe can't like go take a trip somewhere necessarily. But yeah, you could be kind of retreating into your own space, getting into some writing for sure. I knew another one fell. Damn it. It's the only thing about being in the car, like these cards be like flipping all over the place, but it's always a nice little surprise. I'm like, oh, what card is this? If I can get it, jeez. Okay, here it is. The Star. Okay, look, some of you are like meant to be a star. You've got this quality about you that's like really stand out. I get it's for your pen game too, with the Page of Swords. It's something about the way that you communicate and express yourselves. So some of you, yes, you could be musicians, like maybe writing your own music, but I get you could be a songwriter, all right? And maybe you like write for other people. I heard a screenplay as well. So some of you could be into film or TV, stuff like that, okay? But yes, this is really powerful stuff. Also with the Star, there is some deep healing that's taking place with your inner child, the Page of Swords, kind of representing that more youthful aspect of yourself. Maybe you grew up in a household that didn't really encourage you to express yourself as much as you needed to, okay? So now you're giving yourself permission through the reparenting process of your inner child. You're giving yourself the permission to express your feelings. Oh my gosh, I don't want to start crying because this actually reminds me of a conversation me and my dad just had like within this past hour, where he was noticing that I was feeling a little down and kind of distant. And I can get that way when I'm like just going through stuff. I can kind of close off. And you know, he said like, yeah, it's kind of making me sad. Like, what's going on? You know, what you got going on? And I just candidly like told him like, bro, I'm depressed. Like, I'm just not really feeling my best right now. And he's like, I can tell like when something's off. I'm your goddamn dad. You think I don't know? But we had a really affirming conversation where he was just like speaking life into me. So some of you, I don't know, maybe you need to open up to your parents about something. You know, for those of you that feel like you don't really have, I think you would be surprised though. Okay. Now, you know your family better than I do. So some of you might be like, well, my parents, they just really don't have the capacity to like show up for me in that way. But I think that could be your inner child that is thinking that like, oh, well, when I was younger, you know, they couldn't really support me in those ways. So how is that going to change now? What's going to be different? But, you know, you would be surprised. Like, people can change. People can be different. You know, I know when I was growing up, I was a super emotional person and just didn't always feel comfortable expressing myself. And when I did, sometimes I really didn't feel like I got the support that I always needed. But in retrospect, I can look back and be like, you know, it wasn't anything personal, like, oh, my parents just didn't fuck with me or whatever. My parents were really busy and working a lot. So it was more so just them having a limited capacity to kind of support me through certain things. But now, you know, they're in a really different space within their lives, and, you know, they're not as stressed and feeling so much pressure to like raise kids. Their kids are grown now. So now, you know, they have a little more room for, you know, what I might be dealing with. So I actually look forward to when I go back home later after I get some work in. I plan on just kind of chopping it up with my dad a little more. Like, there's a little more that I feel like I could share with him. We were kind of in passing, so we couldn't really get super deep into it. But I get that there could be like a really healing conversation that some of you could have with a parent figure. And if it's not with that parent figure, it can be with a therapist who may kind of be like a surrogate mother or father for you, just like a father figure, mother figure. They're not necessarily replacing your parents per se, but you know, they could be that person that supports you in the ways that maybe you didn't receive as a child. So it's really important for you to, you know, validate your feelings, your thoughts, and being willing to express them and allow people to show up for you. That's going to be really healing for you. I love that. Let's see what's coming through from the spell casting oracle for Pisces. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Spirit, what we got coming through? But yeah, some of you, your emotions just run so deep. You gotta channel it into like some sort of artwork. Okay, we have Justice. So yes, like things are balancing out. Things are going to be more fair for you. Maybe you felt like when you were younger, like, man, like I was just kind of treated unfairly, or, you know, I just really didn't feel like I got the support that I needed. But you're about to get it, okay? Whether it's coming through your parents, whether it's coming through a counselor, whether it's coming through a spiritual mentor of some sort, you know, it could be anybody, all right? And then we also have financial health. I'm telling you, put pen to paper. This is where your bag is at, especially for Pisces. Pisces are like the artists of the zodiac. It's 1:43 right now, the time. That means, you know, I love you. You know, I might be showing my age. But yeah, I'm getting like, now I'm hearing a song. Somebody loves you, baby. Oh, oh, oh. Somebody loves you, baby. So somebody loves you. Like, oh, this is so sweet. And I think that you need to feel that love. You need to receive that love, Pisces, because you're just so willing to like give it to other people, and you need to be filled up too. And I get that there is someone around you that definitely wants to fill up that beautiful heart of yours, and, you know, make you feel seen and heard and all of the things. As far as zodiac signs that you could be dealing with, we have Taurus, we have Pisces, that's you, we have Aquarius, we also have an air sign, potentially a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, but yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up this reading here. I hope this resonated. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Until next time, sending you so much love. Take care. Bye.